A Korean college student was found dead in the Philippines. The Korean Foreign Affairs Ministry will step up measures to protect Koreans there. The National Assembly's Defense Committee has blasted the military for its lame and late response to the discovery of North Korean drones. And biofuels derived from Amur silvergrass could emerge as a viable alternative to fossil fuels. Hello and welcome to News Today on KBS World. It's Thursday, April 10th. I'm Luke Clary. A Korean college student studying in the Philippines has been found dead. She was missing for a month, held for ransom, and is the fourth Korean national to die in the island nation this year.
Early last month, a female Korean student, only known by her last name Lee, was kidnapped in Manila. She was found dead about a month later. Her abduction occurred around 9:20 p.m. on March 3rd. Then she was on her way to meet her friends in a taxi. The kidnappers made about 10 calls to her family over the next 2 days and demanded a huge ransom.
살살이 있는 아니니까 공범이 있는 상황이고 개인 범죄자죠. 이 사람들은 순수하게 돈을 노리고 납치를 했는데.
The local police attempted to contact the kidnappers 3 times and managed to capture only one of them on Tuesday. Judging from the advanced state of decomposition of Lee's body found at the kidnappers' hideout, the police suspects that she was killed during an infight that erupted among the perpetrators immediately after the abduction. 4 Korean nationals were killed in the Philippines so far this year. Last year, there were 12 Korean victims. But the arrest rate is very low because of the Filipino law enforcement's poor investigative capacity and a lack of crime preventive infrastructure such as closed-circuit surveillance cameras. The Korean Ministry of Foreign Affairs plans to increase the manpower of local police taskforce investigating the crimes targeting Korean nationals and open additional legations in Cebu in Philippines' southern region.
The National Assembly's Defense Committee has blasted the military for its lame and late response to the North Korean drones crashing in the south.
Lawmakers from the ruling and opposition camps pointed out that South Korea has fallen victim to the North Korean drones that crashed in the south recently. The military has yet to make an official response to the accusation. The lawmakers took issue with the fact that the National Defense Minister was notified about the drones after the media reported that the drones were likely to have been made in North Korea.
그러니까 언론을 통해서 알으셨구만요, 총리님은. 그렇게 봐야 되겠죠? 추정입니다.
The lawmakers criticized the military for its late report, which was made after the discovery of the suspicious drones, which should have raised a red flag immediately given that Kim Jong-un had been shown many times on TV touring the North Korean drone division and aiming at targets.
저도 군생활 했지만 한심하다는 겁니다. 풍선을 하나 주워도 그걸 합심하러 나간다고 제가 그 보고를 받는데 이게 안 된다는 게 말이 돼요?
What's more, 9 of the 56 fingerprints on the drones were found to belong to South Korean officials who participated in their examination.
9점이 지역에 당시에 신문에 참여했던 합신 요원들의 지문으로 확인이 됐습니다.
그러니까 합신 요원들이 맨손으로 막 만진 거잖아요.
National Defense Minister Kim YONG-JIN had admitted that small drones could not be detected by the air surveillance radars. Meanwhile, Defense Intelligence Agency Director Cho Bo-gun was told to leave the venue of the meeting for giving duplicitous answers.
The Miss International pageant winner from 2012, who happens to be Japanese, set off a firestorm among Japanese netizens for remarks that she was ashamed by Japan's failure to apologize for its wartime sexual slavery.
Ikumi Yoshimatsu was the winner of the Miss International 2012 beauty pageant. Last month, she appeared on a CBS radio show in the U.S. The show was hosted by the internationally renowned feminist Robin Morgan. She asked Yoshimatsu about the so-called comfort women. Morgan called them sex slaves. Yoshimatsu first made comments about Japan's right-wing politicians.
In all things. And it seems that the opinion of some people in the Japanese right wing is that these women were common prostitutes, and all 80,000 to 200,000 of them, so they are not on an apology.
She also pointed out that their attitude was wrong.
Testimonies of the women who survived provides them wrong, and as a Japanese, I am embarrassed and ashamed of these comments, and as a woman, I am outraged that apologizing.
After the show aired, some of the Japanese internet users unleashed their criticism toward the former Miss International by calling her ignorant and ill-mannered. Yoshimatsu wrote on her blog that there must have been a misunderstanding stemming from translation errors, but that every person also has the right to express his or her opinion. She also reiterated on social networking sites that she felt sad about the plight the comfort woman had endured in the past.
The Thai foreign minister says Washington has expressed concerns about the possibility of a military coup and political turmoil in Thailand. The Bangkok Post quoted Thai foreign minister Surapong Thongchakchaikong as saying that Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra relayed Washington's concerns after a meeting with U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for East Asian and Pacific Affairs Daniel Russell on April 8th. The Thai foreign minister says Russell delivered a letter from Secretary of State John Kerry expressing Washington's concerns about the political instability in Thailand and the possibility of a military coup. Anti-government demonstrations flared up again in Thailand at the end of 2013, prompting speculation about the possibility of a coup. Korea suffers from energy shortages almost every summer and must activate emergency measures to cut back energy consumption and prevent blackouts. Energy storage systems could be the answer to this perennial problem.
Some 30,000 solar panels are lined up in a field. Some of the electricity produced here is collected and used at night or on a rainy day. This is made possible by the ESS, short for Energy Storage System. The principle behind the ESS is just like that of a battery charged with electricity for later use. The storage system saves power costs and serves as an emergency power generator.
한전으로부터 어떤 그 전기 공급이 끊기는 상황이 발생했을 때, 그런 비상 상황이 발생했을 때 비상 전원 공급 장치로서의 역할도 수행할 수 있습니다.
In general, only 95% of the thermal power generators in Korea are in operation to deal with fluctuations in power demand. But if power plants are run at full capacity and 5% of the power output is saved in the ESS, 1.5 million kilowatts of electricity can be obtained additionally.
그걸 다 모으면은 150만 킬로와트 정도 됩니다. 그 발전소를 짓지 않더라도 원자력 발전기 하나 정도가 새로 만들어지는 그런 셈이 되는 거죠.
The ESS is regarded globally as a future growth engine. The ESS market share is expected to grow up to $116 billion by 2030. The ESS is being tested by roughly 20 businesses in Korea, but the burden of high initial costs is discouraging companies from investing in the system. Energy experts advise that the government should provide subsidies and incentives to companies adopting the ESS and revise the related laws so that the electricity stored in the ESS can be marketed.
Bioenergy derived from corn and beans has emerged as a viable alternative to fossil fuels. The development of bioenergy using Amur silvergrass is gaining speed.
Tall Amur silvergrass sways in the wind. It's double the size of regular silvergrass. After it's harvested with tractors, the grass is used to produce bioethanol. 1 ton of this silvergrass is enough to produce 180 liters of bioethanol. With that amount of fuel, a car with the engine capacity of 1.6 liters can run more than 3,000 kilometers. The pilot silvergrass complex harvests 4,000 tons of grass, which enables Korea to replace 120,000 barrels of exported crude oil annually.
현재 시험실 수준에서 벗어나서 파일럿 플랜트 규모로 상업화 직전 단계까지 저희들이 시설을 구축하여 지금 현재 가동 중에 있습니다.
While many criticize how the production of biofuel uses food items, such as corn and beans, silvergrass generally serves as a valuable tourism item that can be processed as an environmentally friendly construction material as well.
저렇게 수확을 해가지고 부산물로 해가지고 자원 재활용도 되고 주민들이 참여하면 소득 사업 해가지고 또 주민 마을로 돌아갈 수 있으니까 그런 여러 가지 좋은 점이 있는 것 같아요.
Until recently, silvergrass used to be discarded as a waste product, but now it is emerging as an eco-friendly alternative to fossil fuels.
Creativity is touted as a crucial factor in industrial development in modern society. Bright ideas can bring big changes. This is also the case with tourism. So-called creative tours have international appeal.
Cycle rickshaws run along the Changdeok Palace. These rickshaw drivers guide tourists around Bukchon Hanok village.
우리나라 제4대 대통령, 윤보선 전 대통령 가옥이에요.
The tour program just started with just 2 rickshaws. The number has increased to 14 in 2 years. More than 10,000 people have benefited from the service, which is convenient and fun for tourists who happen to be unfamiliar with the area.
걸어서 다니면 이렇게 먼 거리 하루에 다닐 수 있기는 힘들 것 같아요, 아이들하고. 그런데 굉장히 좋은 체험이었던 것 같아요.
This company provides good, detailed information on tourist attractions across the nation. The service appeals to people who want to get reliable information about their destinations with several maps placed before leaving their homes.
안방에서 가상으로 체험을 할 수 있기 때문에 어떤 여행지에 대한 정보가 직관적이고 사실적이라는 장점이 있는 거고요.
Some 100 business startups run creative tour programs. They're in a nascent stage yet and focus on simple and easy ways to achieve tangible results in a short period of time. Experts say that the businesses need to sharpen their international competitiveness and actively develop programs that can attract foreign tourists.
The new KBS drama Golden Cross has debuted to a warm response. Critics have praised its solid storyline and strong performances. This and more coming up.
Golden Cross is the name of a clandestine club that only has a handful of powerful, influential figures as its members. The drama Golden Cross is about the top financial elite, which schemes to secretly influence and control the nation's economy. It also depicts the tragedies faced by ordinary families who are casualties in the wake of these power-hungry individuals' actions. The drama stars Kim Kang-woo, Ki-jun, and Jung Bo-seok.
This is how it ends. Everything goes.
Foreign films have dominated the South Korean box office chart. The Korean Film Council says that foreign films are occupying the top 5 spots. Among Korean films, Elegant Lies came in the highest, ranking at 6th place. Another Korean movie, Mr. Perfect, has also made it to the top 10 list. Foreign movies captured more than a 50% share in the South Korean market in the first quarter of this year. The figure is a surge from 30.6% in the same period last year. Big name boy bands will make a comeback. Infinity will return to the stage in April following a 9-month hiatus. Beast will also come back with a new album next month after a 10-month break.
Your eyes play an important role in making a first impression. A growing number of people are going in for laser treatments to keep them looking younger. Let's take a look. Your eyes are the first part of your body to show your age. The skin around the eyes is also prone to disease because it's so thin. Dark circles forming around your eyes can be a major headache. This man in his early 40s says it's a real problem for him.
전날 잠을 자고 회사를 출근했는데도 사람들이 피곤해 보인다는 얘기 많이 하고요. 애가 4살인 만큼 젊은 아빠가 되고 싶은데
Dark circles usually appear because the skin around the eyes is so thin and sensitive. They look even darker when the body's tired. People with rhinitis are also prone to dark circles because of poor circulation in the nasal cavity. This man sought medical help to find out the cause of his dark circles. An exam revealed that dermatitis was the root cause of his dark, puffy eyes. In this case, the dark circles are usually brownish in color. You can lighten the dark circles with the help of laser treatment, but if you also have rhinitis, you should treat that as well. The skin around the eyes can be affected by several skin problems at once. This woman, who is 6 months pregnant, has tiny bumps around her eyes. They're called milia, and they look like tiny grains. They appear when the pores become clogged by cosmetics or lumps of dead skin. If you try to squeeze them, you can cause inflammation and even a scar. So the best solution is to seek the help of a dermatologist. But not all bumps around the eyes are diagnosed as melia.
이분은 눈가시 주변으로는 한관종이 분포되어 있고 안에 군데군데 한두 군데씩 비립종도 있으시고.
Here's how to tell melia and syringoma apart.
비립종은 좁쌀종이라고도 부르는데 피부에 자극을 준다든지 각질을 과도하게 제거한다든지 하면은 이런 이유에 의해서도 발생할 수가 있습니다. 비립종의 경우에는 살색 구진으로 표면상으로 한두 개씩 돌출되어서 나타날 수가 있고 한관종의 경우에는 주로 중년 여성의 눈 밑에 살색 점으로 나타나고 한 개가 아니라 여러 개가 군집되어 나타날 수 있습니다.
In a nutshell, melia are small bumps measuring about 1 millimeter in size and located at certain intervals from one another, while syringoma refers to benign bumps that are formed in clusters. The easiest way to prevent bumps around your eyes is by washing your face thoroughly. Here's how to take care of the skin around the eyes. Keeping the area well moisturized is a must. When going outside, don't forget to apply sunscreen. If the bags under your eyes get worse, apply cold and hot towels. If the skin under your eyes looks swollen, press on the bone under your eyes and the starting point of your eyebrows with your fingers. This also helps relieve eye fatigue. Eating plenty of tomatoes and broccoli is also good for your eyes because they're rich in minerals and vitamins. Fish containing lots of omega-3 fatty acids also helps keep the skin around your eyes healthy. By leading a healthy lifestyle and getting the exact cause of drooping and dull skin around your eyes diagnosed, you can look younger and healthier. Now we'll take a look at the markets, followed by the world weather. And that's it for this edition of News Today. We'll see you again at the same time tomorrow. Have a great day.